Hey everyone, welcome to 996 Howl for the uninitiated. This is an unedited YouTube vlog discussing everything Arizona Coyotes right there. And you know, I sit here on a June evening and I smell something. I taste something in the air, and I feel like it's Chaika's time. I feel like John Chaika is gonna make a move soon. I feel like, you know, it's almost a draft. You know, last year at this time he made that move, sending Martinuk to Carolina for Marcus Kruger, and then shortly later flips Kruger for Osterley and Hinostroza. You gotta be on your toes with Mr. JC. He's got things up his sleeves. Here we go. Couple rumors going on with the Arizona Coyotes. Let's start with the ones that don't bother me. Jason Zucker on Minnesota, rumored to go to the Coyotes. They were asking for Christian Dvorak, and John Chaika turned that down, and he rebutted with Christian Fischer, which would have been a great deal for the Coyotes. Obviously, Minnesota would have lost that trade, but I feel, you know, Fischer's on the block. I knew it. You know it. We all know it. Fischer had an abysmal sophomore season. Hopefully he can pick it up. He's got to change his whole game, just like how Lawson Krause did, and now Lawson Krause pretty much has leaped Fischer in that big body, power forward, going dirty in the corners, grinding it out with a nice shot. I think Krause is better than Fischer now. So Fischer on the block. I think Zucker won't end up with the Coyotes. It's wishful thinking, but another team that John Chaika has been talking with is the Toronto Maple Leafs, talking about Patrick Marleau, you know, maybe coming to the desert. You know, maybe John Chaika is nice, helping up the Leafs with that cap. Obviously, Chaika said he would want a premium asset in taking Marleau's $6.2 million cap hit for that one more year, which it's only 1 year, understandable. If, you know, the Leafs could sweeten the deal with Johnson or Kapanen would be unbelievable, but I doubt Kyle Dubas would send Kapanen the Coyotes' way. But, you know, Andreas Johnsson, possibly, you know, sneaky guy, could score, he's got some speed, he's pretty good, would look good on the Coyotes' wing, but maybe that'll happen. Coyotes are known for taking, you know, dumps and caps, but I honestly feel the Coyotes are past that stage now. Feel like after taking Datsuk's hit, Bolin's hit, and just recently Marian Hossa's hit, I think they're done. I think they're looking for a nice winger to complement Keller, and that's where we get to the main part of the video, is Phil Kessel expressing interest in joining the Arizona Coyotes, reuniting with his former coach Rick Tocchet, who is an assistant coach for the Pittsburgh Penguins for 2 years, with Kessel on the team for 2 years. I think he was Pittsburgh assistant for about three years. So would I want Kessel on the Coyotes? No, not at all. I don't understand why everyone wants Kessel. I mean, this is my opinion. It's not the right opinion. Comment. I know everyone loves Kessel, but I just don't see why the Coyotes fans are so avid about it and why they want him. Chaika is not the type of GM to acquire a guy exiting out of his prime, you know, an older guy. Kessel's like 32 years old. I feel like he's got 3 more years left. I feel like he's not as fast anymore. The Coyotes have faster guys. I think Hinostroza is faster than Kessel. Clayton Keller, obviously. Schmaltz, pretty fast. Steven Krause, I think, could match Kessel's speed. Archibald, Grabner, come on. Like, there's so many faster guys on the Coyotes and Phil Kessel. Phil Kessel's an elite sniper, power play specialist, would help the Coyotes tremendously, but I feel with that cap hit of $6.8 million for 3 more years and what Pittsburgh is asking for, they're probably looking at Dvorak or a second-round pick maybe. I just don't feel comfortable. I don't think it's a right fit. I feel like John Chaika tried to solve that issue last offseason with Alex Galchenyuk. Alex Galchenyuk is a younger Phil Kessel with an elite shot as Phil Kessel. We saw it a couple times with the Coyotes. It took a while for Alex Galchenyuk to mesh well with the Coyote system, but in the end, I feel like he flourished, and hopefully he takes that next step this upcoming season. But Kessel's got Galchenyuk on speed, 100%. Kessel's more of a drive down the wing on a breakout and just snipe it past the tender on his off wing. That's the type of guy Kessel is. I think Galchenyuk's more of a setup guy on the power play, and Galchenyuk likes to go more, has more of a net front presence and gets most of his goals, other than sniping, he gets them around the crease. And we saw that a lot with the Coyotes. I don't know, I don't like Kessel. A lot of people say, oh, Rick Tocchet is a Phil Kessel whisperer. You know, he knows how to coach Phil Kessel. But if you look at the 2 seasons Kessel had with Rick Tocchet, 59 points and 72 points. And then Rick Tocchet leaves, and then Kessel gets 92 and 82 points after Tocchet leaves Pittsburgh. So I don't know why everyone just decides to say, oh, he played well with Tocchet. It will be a recipe for success in Arizona. I just don't get it. He broke out in points wise after Tocchet left. You know, we're talking about 20 to 30 more points. Well, not 30, 20 points more. I'd say 15 to 20 points more without Tocchet than with Tocchet. I also feel like the Arizona Coyotes aren't there yet to get such like a pure sniper goal scorer who feeds off his centerman. I feel like we don't have the right centerman for Kessel. I still feel like the Coyotes are experimenting with that. We still don't know how Schmaltz and Keller are in an 82-game season. We don't know if Dvorak can handle a 1C or a 2C, probably a 2C position. Who's going to play on Keller and Schmaltz's wing? Is it going to be Galchenyuk? Are they going to overload that first line? Are we going to see Krause on that first line? Fisher? Is Richard Panik coming back? You know, if the Coyotes do get Patrick Marleau, I feel like that's a perfect replacement for Panik. Similar numbers. Marlowe's about a 15-goal, 35-point guy. That's pretty much what Panik was for the Coyotes. And also, Patrick Marleau hasn't missed a game in 10 years. So he's pretty durable. I wouldn't be too upset with getting Marleau, you know, veteran guy. Could put up some points. Maybe put him on a 4th line, you know, get rid of Mario Kempe. Yeah, I'm all for that. Sweeten the deal with Andreas Janssen. Boom, let's do it. But Kessel, I'm not feeling it. Think there's other avenues. But, you know, it's John Chayka. He's going to make a smart move, you know, an out-of-left field move. And 2 years from now, we'll be like, yeah, that was the move. And we'll see what happens. I've been eager to talk about Coyotes, but there's not much news. So let's see what happens. I'll make a draft video in a week or two leading up to the draft. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support.